Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be featuring the clear stamp and die of the month for November of 2023 from Spellbinders and the large die of the month of November 2023 from Spellbinders. I have not really had a chance to play with the set yet or look at it. I did get busy with the holiday season, kind of put it in my stash, and now I want to go ahead and make a card with this because this is a really cute set. The small die of the month is very cute also. Here's the back. The clear stamp and die of the month. I love how these look, so I'm really eager to incorporate the two together. So I'm going to get out a few papers. I think I'm going to go stay with the red and maybe put in a black card. My ideal is to make a slimline card, so I'm not for sure on my colors yet, but I will be back here real shortly. I'm going to get out all of my papers and I'll go through it with you then. So I picked out my colors and I'm going to stay with red and green like this. I'm going to stay with the same colors here with a little bit of a gold accent. And I'm also going to be doing a slimline card with gold heart embossed. So now that I have everything cut out, I'm going to do a little bit ink blending. I did cut everything out in the colors that I chose, so hopefully we can get this to pop on our card correctly. I'm not for sure if the black and gold is going to look good with the red and green, but we shall find out. It might look a little too Christmassy, so maybe I'm still in that little Christmas vibe with it being January. I'm going to go ahead and ink blend, and what I did was I got a few colors out. I'm not for sure how good they're going to blend, but I just use whatever colors I have on hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a little bit and then I'm just going to kind of go around those edges, just kind of darken them up a little bit. And another thing I like to do too is if you don't have ink for the same color, what I'll do is I'll get out one of my markers. This might be a little dark. And I'll go around the edges with my marker just to kind of give it that pop a little bit. So while I'm ink blending, I'm going to throw on a little bit of music for you guys, and then once I'm done ink blending, I'll go from there. So I think I'm done with my paper pierce or my ink blending, and now we're gonna go on to paper piercing and get all that together. And what do I mean by paper piercing? That just means you're gonna have a lot of things that are cut out that you're gonna have to piece together to make it look like this. So we're gonna start with our big flowers first, and we are going to put our centers in the middle. And let me find my centers. Get that one out, and then there's another center right here. I get these little trays from the Dollar Tree in the plate section for the kids, and that just helps me organize. Like I know once I get done cutting something out, I will put all the pieces back in here. That way I know I've cut them out. I try to put them in the same category, so all the stems go together, all the leaves go together, all the flowers go together. That way I know where everything is at. So let me see which one goes where. So I think this one goes here. I'm using art glitter glue. Find these bottles on Amazon. Gosh, a while ago, but I do know that they're still on Amazon, and I will link them below. I like them a lot, and I like how it's fine tipped and it works very, very well. I do like it, but like I said, I did get the Barely Art glue. And I'm waiting to use that on my next project. So there's that for the little yellow pieces that I cut out. And in order to cut out the yellow pieces, you have to cut out the little tiny dots that go inside here. You have to cut out these two pieces that are on the stem. Those are your yellow spots. So we're going to grab that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use art glitter glue. And I'm going to put a little dab right in the middle. This one is. I'm gonna put a dab right here in the middle. And I'm just gonna pick this up. Those are done. I'm gonna go ahead and put those there. And then we're gonna move on to this section. This section, you're going to use your black first. So you're gonna have to line all these up to where they see which one they fit on. So that one will go there. And figure out where they go. And the reason why you wanted to do the black is because these are going to go on top, so you can see the little black. So I'm gonna put this one on top of here, just so it has somewhere to sit. I didn't want it floating. You're not gonna be able to see this, but I didn't want it floating. So we put this right there. And then this is gonna hook into here. This is gonna go on top like this. So let's go ahead and put some glue on the back of this. There we go. Glues do dry clear. So that is done. This is done. What I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna be putting it on a black slimline card base with a little bit of gold vellum with heart embossed. And all I did for the vase was I embossed it with a black, and then I just colored the hearts, and I put a little bit of the bronze. I believe it's antique bronze, and I kind of smeared it around. I got wet and I just kind of smeared it around, and then I put some red hearts on there just to kind of give it that pop. I'm going to run this panel through my XYRON, but you just put your vellum in till it grabs, and then you're just going to twist, and it's going to make a sticky adhesive on the back of it. You don't need to trim it down. I just like to so I can use it to place it on my card. So get the edge up right there, and you're just going to peel this away. I wish I knew how this works, but I don't, because the sticky stuff is on this side. I don't know. Don't know how it works. So see how sticky that is? How nice and sticky. That's all sticky. Looks like our corner kind of tore off. Let me see if we can get it. I'm going to take the bone folder from my Sizzix scoreboard and trimmer, and I'm just going to give these a little bit of a bend so they kind of have dimension to them. You can bend them up or you can bend them down. I might bend them up. Okay, just give them a little bit of dimension so they don't lay too snug against the card and get lost. So So I'm going to try to follow along with, I always try to make one card that kind of looks like what they are showing you. So I'm going to try to follow along with what they have on front. Guy right here. I'm going to pop him up with a square foam. And I get mine from the Dollar Tree. This roll I think is in the hardware section, automotive section, and they're very good. I have never had a problem with any of them on my cards. I'm going to put my face down first. And that makes it elevated enough. Here's all of our leaves. I think we're going to snip this to make it a longer stem. Just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of that one. We're just going to put the two together. Just slide right in with it. It's going to be one. There we go. And this one's gonna go right here. We're just gonna pop this one right on here like this. We're gonna give those just a little bit of love so they stay down just a little bit. I want those ends to kind of curl up still. Then we're going to put this long, long piece right next to it. So there's that one. You have these that hang right here. I have a couple of them, so I'm going to put these, I'm going to go ahead and tack these down. Then we're going to put our flower on too because it can go up there. Oh, it's looking cute. So it has a home, so it's not just floating. The colors are turning out nice. I'm starting to like it. It usually happens. I usually like, oh, I have a really hard time picking out colors and color schemes and layouts and all that. I have it in my head, but I have a hard time getting it to come out of my head. So many things stuck in my head, but this is turning out, and it usually does turn out, I can't picture it, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna look good, and then it looks fine once I have it on the card. So always go with what you think you want to do. Follow your gut, and some things you will have to be like, I have to add something to it, or it's just not right. And then other things you'll be pleasantly surprised and say, oh wow, that did turn out nice. So this is actually one of those things where it's not that bad. I should probably have made that green, which I'm going to have to pull out green to put on top of that. Just realized. So this stem right here, we're going to have to cut this out again in green. That's okay, we can do that. I do want to add another, I think, leaf. Like right here, coming out of the middle, just to kind of give it a little something up here. Kind of give that a home up in there. Here we go. What we're going to do now is cut all of these pieces off. Get my little... It should go right here, just like that. And we are going to put it right here. And now we have our leaf too. So there we go. Squeeze this back over so we have the right. And then we're going to put one more set of leaves right on the front so they kind of dingle over the right here. So I set this aside, and it looks like we have everything on our card that is in the picture, and I like it. I like how it's fuller, so I like it. So let's go ahead and pick out our sentiment that we want. So now let's work on our sentiments, and it did come with smile, hello, and then you, it looks like, and then like hello you. Would that be cute? I'm going to cut this out in red. So, I'm going to put glue on the back of this. I've only done this one other time, and it worked. This could be a hot mess. Do not know if it's going to work. But these are not linked together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to poke these out. I'm going to release them and hopefully they stay. There we go. Nice and spaced out. And then I'm gonna put hello you. I'm gonna do it. Going for it. Okay. So that's you. Here we go. So we used everything in our kit except for the word smile. So now all we're going to do is we're going to get our little gems and we are going to give a little pop to this. You know what? Maybe. Let's see what black looks like. So I think these ones, the gold ones. Let me see what red. I don't like the black. Let me see what red looks like though. I don't think I'm going to like the red either. And if you like the black, if you decided to dupe this card, go right ahead. And you want to do black, you can. You want to do, you know, yeah, I think we're going to go with these ones. If you want to do red, go ahead. You get to do whatever you want that makes your eyes happy. I'm all about making the eyes happy. If your eyes are happy, you're happy. And your project comes, I don't think I went clear. And your project is what you are like, oh, I like it. It looks great. So let's see. No, I'm going with gold. Going with gold. Gold is the winner. I got some gold here already. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. So is there a yellow though? Hold on. I think yellow. Be too busy. Hear any whistling? That's I live in a almost 100-year-old house, and we have radiator heating. So it was born in 1929. So she's old. She's up there. So and I sit right next to the radiator because I'm smart, because Michigan gets cold. So I sit right next to the radiator, and she's a whistling. Put those there. So all I did was put 2 yellow little gems right in the middle where my yellow cardstock is. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. I think I'm going to flop these up a little bit more once it dries. I might have to add some more sparkles or take sparkles away. They're not that hard to get off. But I think I'm going to leave these ones down here and just add maybe 1 or 2 more up here just to kind of even it out. But I like it. And if you don't want the sparkles, I actually like the sparkles. If you don't want the gems on there, you just leave them off. If you decide to go ahead and dupe my card, feel free to. My finished card. If you like what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.